to get with us. 800-348-1007, 35192. If you want to send me a text. And you'll have a shot to text and get yourself to L.A. with a friend in about 7 minutes, around there. 6 o'clock is your next shot to get to our sold-out Alter Ego Festival. That's Blink-182. It's Billie Eilish. It's the Black Keys. And other bands that don't start with B. Like Coldplay, they've added. I guess Coldplay's got a new album. So they're like, hey, can we hop on the show? And I guess we said, yes, please, hop on the show.
Is it sustainable, though? Because didn't they say they're not going to tour unless they can do it?
Well, they're in L.A.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, I think that's probably why, because they're like, hey, we got to do...
No straws.
We have to do a show, and so I'm sure that those guys live there, and so we put them on the show. But it's going to happen in 9 days at the Forum in Los Angeles, the 18th. And the thing sells out in about 10 minutes, as you might expect. So I'll have a trip for you and a pal, fly you out, put you up. Always, we spare no expense on these trips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ground transport from the airport, get you to the hotel, get you tickets, the whole bit.
The hotel room has toilet paper?
Toilet paper,
Hey.
more than one roll.
Look at that.
And if you're lucky. Which you have to be to win.
Yeah. Maybe a bidet, I don't know. I'm not sure where we put you up. Hopefully not someplace like across the street from the Forum. That would be awesome if we put you'll stay at the beautiful Hollywood Howard Johnson's. Are HoJo's still around?
Not
Yeah.
really.
No?
I
There's
see
a
him on the
few,
road.
But there's not a ton of them. There used to be one off of 71. I always remember driving past it and being like, I've always heard about those, but I've never been in.
Yeah, no. That's when you stay away from.
I don't know if it's still there. I bet it's still there. There's a HoJo in downtown Chicago. Like an old school looking Howard Johnson motel.
I didn't know
it's
that
like $84 a night.
Until whenever I took you home last, Bill, over the break, I didn't realize there were so many hotels on Lakeside or Edgewater, whatever over there.
Or
There's
wherever
like a
I live.
Days
Yeah,
Inn.
whatever.
There's only one. What do you mean?
Oh, it's on Clifton or whatever.
Clifton, wherever. There's a...
There's a hotel, yes.
There's one
No.
hotel.
No, there's a couple of them. There's a
There's like
Days
9.
Inn. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's like a gas station tucked around in there.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Oh, it is?
I was gonna say I don't know any of the hotels there that
There's
you
two
want
that I
to
can
like
think of.
stay in.
I would never want to stay in them. I didn't know they existed, is what I was saying.
Right.
I remember I was in the ATM over there, and some guy gave me some spiel "Oh, I left my keys in my truck, and I gotta go get to AA." I'm like, this is Lakewood. You're not fooling me with that just because he was a white swindler. He thought I was just gonna give him some money.
Swindler.
He was reverse
swindler.
racisming you. Is that what he said?
He's just like, hey man, I left my keys in my truck, and I'm like, well, call AA. I was like, you want me to call it for you? I can get you an Uber.
Do you mean
Not
AAA?
AAA, call AA.
Well,
Call
he probably
A.
didn't
Are
call
you
both.
drunk? Are you driving drunk?
Hi,
Call
I
AA.
can't tell you who this is, but I need help.
Yeah, he needed to call both.
White
of those.
swindler.
Damn, that's a cold ass honky.
White swindler at the Agora this weekend.
But I was like, what a way to ask someone for money. You wait outside the ATM.
Yes, that's how everyone does it. You wait outside
that's
the
never
ATM.
happened to me before.
There
You've
was a
never
guy-
had someone creep on you at the ATM?
No, because I always use the line, I have no cash. He literally saw me get cash,
Yeah.
and I was in my car.
That's
I
why
rolled up
they
that
do
one-
it. Because
Yeah.
people you're walking downtown or walking out of a Starbucks and you go, sorry, bro, I used my card. You're at the ATM.
Nope.
They know you have cash.
That never happened to me before. And I was like,
Wow.
of course they would be in Lakewood where that happens.
That happened to me on 25th, on West 25th Street. There's an ATM right there, and I saw the guy standing by it, and I'm like, I have to use this. I need this money. I need cash for what I'm going to do, and I'm like, gosh, ugh. So frustrating because you really can't.
I'm like, I'm not about to
Just
break
no
my
thank
20
you.
for you, bro. I'm not gonna break. I'm not gonna
Yes,
give you
yeah.
a 20, and I'm not gonna break it for you.
I
so.
need this money.
Here's what you say. You say, tell you what, if you and I match on Bumble, I will give you some money.
What?
You
And then
say-
he goes, what the hell is Bumble? And you go, I don't have time to
You
wait for you to
figure
get
it out.
drag into the 21st century, bro. You look like a guy who wants to
What
make...
if he did? What if he got a phone, did a catfish, picked some really hot pictures off the internet? We matched, met up for the date, and it was the homeless guy. He was like,
he's gotta do it right
"You
there
owe me that 20.
Fate!
That's not fate.
Then I would believe... Oh, that's
you
not
matched
fate.
on him.
Yeah, then I would believe in fate.
No, because he's lying. He's
Yeah,
constructing that whole situation.
This is your meet cute.
It is not a meet cute.
Yes, it is.
It is an orchestrated thing.
Oh, it's too contrived.
Too contrived.
What if he says this to you?
I am Dr. Penis.
You probably would.
Why are you homeless?
Yeah.
Mutter.
You're a doctor? Because he couldn't find a place to ply his wares. That's why. Not every doctor is wealthy.
Yeah, but you should still be able to afford an apartment or
If
something.
especially if you're Dr. Penis.
Yeah, if you're Dr.
Yeah,
Penis.
you should. Oh, this is a Wendy's, sir? Hey, they're doing Wienermobile auditions, by the way. Yep, appropriate. One clap. Last summer, I remember seeing out in my neck of the woods, and I posted a photo of it at the time, the Planters Peanut Mobile was driving around over on the west side. It's been a long time since I've seen the Wienermobile on the road, but they do hire people to drive this across the United States. If you are a recent college graduate and you're trying to get into the job market, you have to ask yourself, could I drive a 27-foot-long hot dog on wheels? Then you could be who they're looking for. I think you have to go to Chicago to audition for the thing or apply.
Worth it.
But you're called a hot dogger.
It's the dream job.
It would
That's
be
why you get
fun,
in the show business, yeah.
wouldn't it?
You would
That's
smell
how
like
you
hot
get in the
dogs
show.
all the time.
Huh?
You'd smell like hot dogs all the time.
You already do.
I do not smell like a hot dog.
Hot
Could
dog
you?
water.
I can't
No!
imagine a better thing to smell. I know.
Are
as
you
a,
kidding me?
I know as a kid you don't want to be the one who smells like hot dogs, but as a grown-ass person to be around hot dogs all the time,
No.
delicious.
I love hot dogs.
Oh.
Okay, I am a fan. One of the reasons I enjoy sporting events so much. I like hot dogs,
There are a lot of sports.
There are a lot of sports.
and a lot of hot dogs at those
Right.
events.
but I don't want to smell like a hot dog. You're sweaty. You're just kind of moist all
You're
the
not
time.
driving. You're not cooking them. You're just a rolling billboard.
handing 'em out.
But you're not driving around with a.
It's not.
You're not
the
nicking
oven's
hot
not in the
dogs.
car.
Do I have an incorrect? These are not like Red Bull sponsors where they just walk around and hand out hot dogs to people.
No, I think that you were
You
like a
just-
rolling billboard.
Yeah. Just
I thought
people just want a picture with the hot dog mobile.
I thought it was like kind
Wienermobile.
of like Red Bull. So you drive the little car around, people see it, and then you hand out the product. So you park the Wienermobile and hand out hot dogs to everybody.
Well, let's see what they say. All right. They said we're eager to see who will cut the mustard.
Oh boy.
Anyway, they hire.
Which one of you can
So
catch up?
stupid. Yeah. Show us your buns. They'll hire
You'll relish this opportunity.
We'd love to meet you. They will hire 12 people, and you for 1 year, full-time positions. But the competition is going to be tough. They've already gotten 7,000 applications,
Jeez.
and they will pull 12 people out of those. They said it's easier to get into an Ivy League school than to get into the class of hot doggers. Benefits, paid expenses, and I love how they put this in as a plus. Team apparel. You can walk around.
I look good in red
means you
and
get-
yellow.
Yeah. Part of the time you'll be dressed as a hot dog, probably. And the opportunity to be a mini celebrity in small towns and big cities through event appearances and media interviews. When I between leaving my station in Chicago and coming to Cleveland, I had a very dark year, right? I wasn't on the air for a year. No, but a buddy of mine, I was just kicking around doing whatever, stay afloat. And a buddy of mine was like one of those experiential, what do they call it? Experiential marketing. It's got a highfalutin name now for these companies that send people on the road to do like Lunchables at University of Akron or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he goes, I'll send you on the road if you want. He goes, it's a lot of money. And you just pocket the money and you get a per diem. And all you got to do is you're just leading a team of people who set up like a kiosk for
And you try to give
Lunchables or whatever.
Lunchables
Yeah,
to adults.
but like you're on the road for 6 months.
It's a lot.
And I'm like, I can't commit to that. I'm like, if I get a gig somewhere, but it was a lot of money getting dangled in front. And again, it's not that hard. You know, you're leading a team of people. I would have been leading a team of people that set the stuff up.
Yeah.
Run out there. I just have to oversee the thing.
Who told me this?
A lot of people make good money working for those companies, just doing these on the road.
Well, saying you don't get paid for the show, you get paid for the travel.
That's right.
So it's like what it is. You're just living out of a hotel for 6 months, and that's why you get paid so well.
It's like
not
being
in comedy, but in this.
Well, it's like being a comic on a cruise.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be clean, but the money's good. But you're at sea for 4 months.
Yeah, and you're with
probably
the same people.
Yes,
you don't escape these people. 4 to 7 days at a time, depending on how long you go out.
And you're
for.
bored to death after like week 3.
Yeah.
And you have 13 more weeks, and everybody's banging everybody else, even though you're not supposed to. Mm-hmm. Who knows what you're taken from some girl from Senegal?
Super gonorrhea.
Super Gundarina. That's what she's giving you.
Yeah, worth it.
Candidates who make the cut will start training in June at Hot Dog High in Chicago.
It's not even Hot Dog University. It's Hot Dog High.
You
Well,
only
no,
need a
it's-
GED for this.
No, because McDonald's already has Hamburger University out there.
Hamburger.
So, Hamburger University in Elk Grove and the Hot Dog High. You have to submit a cover letter
Wasn't
and a
Hot Dog
resume.
High that movie with what's his name?
Red Man.
Redman.
That was how high you stood back.
No. John Lovitz. He was in Hot Dog High.
No, that was High School High.
Poundcake really takes that to heart. He took
Yeah.
that very personally, that you were goofing.
How you doing, bitch?
Yeah.
That was because that's a
I
classic
love
movie.
How High. I own that on DVD.
You got weed, got papers.
Wow, you've actually seen How High.
I've seen it
Yes.
multiple times.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
I don't think anybody had
pretty good.
I don't think anybody had actually watched that
It's funny
movie.
for what it is. If you go into it knowing this is a dumb movie about weed smoking, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let me get you out to L.A. Good luck. Our sold-out Alter Ego Festival is in 9 days at the Forum in Los Angeles. And this is your shot to get out there with a friend.
Hey, it's Rover. Time for your shot at a trip to our iHeartRadio Alter Ego now. Text the nationwide keyword music to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's music to the number 200-200. Good luck from 100.7 WMMS.
Real quick, can
Yes,
we go
sir.
back to Kim Kardashian's fridge?
Yeah.
Because it is not empty. It is a walk-in fridge.
Well-
it's like something you have at a restaurant, and there is a ton of food in there.
Her kitchen is like a grocery store. But
Yes.
she has a walk-in pantry. I don't think
Yes.
the fridge isn't
No, that's
walk-in.
the fridge.
The pantry?
That she's walking into. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I had it on Twitter.
It's like a refrigerated room?
Yes. Like that's the fridge.
I only saw her standing in front of the fridge that looked very sparse. She had some milk in there. I saw the photos of the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a walk-in cooler.
That's a walk-in cooler.
Do you know how many times I've gone into one of those to just scream?
She has a
when I'm
reefer.
bartender?
Well, you do smell like hot
I
dogs.
did.
Get away
Oh,
from me.
God. Hot dogs.
Did you read about the guy who like beat up his girlfriend because she complained his farts stunk too much?
Beat her up.
Yeah.
Quit farting
Man,
around
just
her.
fart more.
Stop.
This guy in Texas choked and headbutted his girlfriend because she said that his farts smelled.
I'm just last night we were watching The Circle
Aggro are you?
and we were drinking wine, and I was trying to do the move where I'm like, "Hey, do you need anything from the kitchen? I'm gonna go get some more wine," and I was trying to get up so I could go fart away from her, but as I stood up, I farted.
Like you left it with her. You crop dusted
Like
her.
I was trying to do the right thing and the nice thing, but instead I just, as soon as I stood up, it goes, "Meow," and I'm like, well, that was.
But that's how you
She's
know
a
Bill's
saint.
that's how
She is
you know
a
Bill's
saint.
in a new relationship. He's trying to fart in the other room. You give him a month and he'll be Dutch ovening her.
I mean, it's already, now it's done.
It's by
Now
the
it's
way,
happened.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian's fridge is a normal fridge. She just has a frozen pantry as well. So, and with a froyo machine in it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. She's very rich. We get
Very,
it.
very wealthy.
She's very rich.
Very wealthy. And she got 4 kids.
Yeah.
She got a feet, you
She
know.
only had one, right?
That shit. No, I think she had a couple.
She had
No, she birthed one.
she had 2. She
Oh,
had,
okay.
She had
I know
North
she had
and
a
Saint.
She had a surrogate.
Yeah. And
Oh,
the
I
la-
thought she only did that for the last one.
No,
Two, I think.
Two that
North
way.
and Saint, and then I forget her last 2 kids' names.
Psalm
Doesn't
in
matter.
Chicago.
Yes.
Psalm.
I mean, who cares?
Why did you know that?
Because I was just reading the story
Big
today.
Kim K fan, huh?
It's fresh in my mind. Well, and they're dumb names.
Yes.
Like Northwest, Psalm, Chicago. It's dumb. Mm-hmm. It's dumb. But
Yeah,
whatever.
it all sounds like
whatever.
hospitals.
It's just,
Chicago West.
yeah, it's like trying too hard, boy. Yeah, those people will never go to the west side of Chicago, by the way. They'll never actually see Chicago West. But yeah, this guy in Texas, they picked him up because the girlfriend called 911. She told him that his fart smelled horrible, and he got mad, grabbed her by the hair, and was dragging her around. And then he choked her and headbutted her.
Maybe just
Headbutts
change your
have to-
diet.
Yeah.
Like, instead of taking it out on her, you change your diet. Or get those underwear with the little charcoal patch so it filters the farts.
That honestly would
Is
make
that a
me.
thing?
And why is it her fault? Yeah, why is it her fault? It's your fault.
She called him out and he's insecure about it. Maybe he has some kind of a disorder.
I'm
I don't
very
care.
secure in my farts.
We know.
That would make me break up with the person and/or like not have sex with.
Yeah, them
anymore.
headbutting you, probably.
No, them farting like on me. If you fart on me in bed, like that's it. We're
Oh,
out.
I've
what if someone were to
I have-
fart in your studio?
I've never purposely farted in front of Gwen.
I don't.
Not once.
No.
I mean, I was trying not to fart, but it just got out.
I know. I'm just saying, if you purposely like you did, hey babe, what? or they're like you hold me under, you Dutch oven me. Oh, it's like I. Not only will I block you and never talk to you again, but I'm gonna plot your demise. Like I hate that.
Plot your demise.
Yes.
He's
Like, you're
thinking
gonna
about
kill
killing
someone over
you.
a fart? So you're like this guy
You're
from
like
the story?
this guy.
You go aggro.
It's a fair fight as a man.
Somebody farted, standing in the welfare line. Not sure who's behind. It wasn't mine, like the Red Sea. The line just parted, 'cause some nasty sucker knew he just had farted. The dance floor's rocky, yes, the place is packed. Somebody ripped one off, everybody moved back. People pointing fingers, grabbed my girl and we departed. 'Cause some nasty sucker on the floor just farted.
I mean, if you're going to rhyme departed with farted. Whatever happened to those guys, by the way?
Who are they?
Nine Bobby, Jimmy, and the Critters? Like, how would you like that to be your one hit, right? You're a one-hit wonder. You're Nine Bobby, Jimmy, and the Critters, or Bobby, Jimmy, and the Critters, or whatever. And that's your one song. I mean, even
It's
if
a
you're
good song. I'd be happy about
great
it.
song, but even if you're a garden variety one-hit wonder, it's not for like a goofy novelty song like that. You know, even if you're
Lou Bega.
even if you even if you're New Radicals, right? You only get what you give. In a way, that's what that song's about too. But, you know, oh, I'm Bobby Jimmy. I used to have a band called the Critters. Oh, have I ever heard any of your music? I don't know. Have you ever heard Somebody Farted? Because that's our hit song. Oh, I have heard that. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. I think actually that band, I think it was a DJ. Like a DJ, and you know, that was his like big hit song. Like
Good for
Rick,
him.
It's a
remember that
great
guy
song.
Rick Dees 100
Incredible.
years ago had a song called Disco Duck that actually got played like on other radio stations. All right, listen. If you want to get the last word in, shoot me a text 3519.